So it's been a sad day so far. We try to fight a lot, but it seems sad. We're on the losing side so far. The Red Legion, they just destroyed everything. Now we just have to decide what we have to do as a backup plan. Let's try to see what's happening. It's a nice intro kind of thing going on right now. Okay, seems like I'm almost dead right now. It gives me kind of feeling of that movie Troy, where Achilles heel. You're almost dead there as well, but you had to take out a lot of people, even then. So without the light, there's not much hope, and I see some enemies in the distance. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna tackle them because no guns, no weapons, short of health, and obviously I'm not able to move that fast. I guess this is a cinematic thing. I'm definitely sure they will fix this problem automatically somehow. Let's just see what happens. But this is definitely a new kind of twist to the game. Never happened before. Oh, some tanks in the distance as well.
Awful. This can't be happening. Guardian. You're alive. I thought I lost you. I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you. Not since. Guardian, the light is gone. They've taken the city, the traveler, everything. The Red Legion is killing powerless guardians. We have to get out of here.
Again, the music it's like so deep, it's directly relational to the kind of situation we have right
Picking
now.
up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own. These Guardians, they had no chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
Yeah, obviously he mentioned that the last time as well. It's not the perfect gun, but I'll just take it for now because obviously we don't really have any other choices. At least we're not getting a swarm of enemies. It's like a small number of dogs, like NPCs. I don't know what to call them, but I guess we can manage that. Alright, so lots of loading screens in between. I don't understand why, because I guess it's like different stages of travel that they're trying to.
It's that falcon again. Is it following us? Or are we following it?
That's so beautiful. It's like a wonderful image that I can see, and there's some ships going on the distance as well. It's like a beautiful scenery right now that I'm looking at. Yeah, I was just thinking that where are all the enemies? And we get them. So kind of have to fight through this. Just try to make sure that I don't die, because if I die then obviously I cannot really respawn at the same location. I'll just have to restart at some previous location, I guess. Oh, oh, just made the jump. Alright, I don't know if I died or it's like a loading screen again. Okay, it's a loading screen.
Oh, look. Somebody left a perfectly good guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait. Where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That falcon. It belongs to you?
The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis. Best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
Alright, we got a shotgun. Okay, so this is probably going to be the farm that we've seen in the trailers as well. It's like a small village type thing.
See, traveler, all that I have done. Grace me with your light. Take your place at the center of my empire. See me, and the Red Legion will be your true guardians.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the Traveler.
I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe it to be a god.
Dominus. Gaul. We have spent our lives, you and I, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have?
I would have words with my guest.
Okay, that's going to be a surprise. Let's see who that is.
So, you're the one who speaks for the Traveler.
Right, so the funny thing is that they're making us look stupid because they're saying that this is a machine and people thinking it's a godlike thing and they were not able to figure out the actual, function of the machine. They could have exploited it and got some more benefits out of it, but it's just not happening right now. Well, in that case, Red Faction is right at the spot, man. We should have done something about it years ago.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
Well, obviously, that's a hint. If there's a shard of the Traveler here, I'm thinking that we might have to go there and check it out and see what's happening there because that could be some kind of a clue towards what we have to do in future. Alright, so the illustrious farm. Now this is going to be our base camp for now. Looks like a peaceful place. Somewhere that I could just recline and not do the fighting thing.
This place is so beautiful.
Let's check out the stores.
If I must pass beyond. Oh. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Karn. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been disorienting. Now, I understand you seek the Shard of the Traveler. I too have dreamt of it. Its jagged, broken edge. A wound that never heals. But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the Shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Where it lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, we Guardians are no longer immortal.
Yeah, obviously that's
Will
the
live
first
upon the
sign that
traveler
we have to
again
go there.
someday.
And it's like she's the only one talking. I'm not even
I am needed here.
doing the conversation with her, man. Let's try to get an upgrade if we
Place
can.
is so beautiful. I must pass beyond.
Yeah, definitely the place is kind of beautiful, given that it's a small farm.
What would you like to say?
It's kind of nice to see
Something?
remnants of cars and factories and stuff like that.
Hey, hey, hey. This is... Whew. Lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So... Anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted-up hunk of traveler. You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trusting your gut. I got enough to deal with here. Take that ship you flew here. At least it'll get you back faster. See all these refugees? I haven't lost one yet. Don't you be my first.
Yeah, that's a nice line to say to tell you that I'm not going along with you. So I guess I'll have to do this alone. Nobody's coming with me. All of those people just want to like sit down and do nothing and just hope for something to change, which is the kind of thing that most people do
Don't let the view
in the real life as well. Basically, you have to keep on trying and doing something
Yeah?
new to improve your lifestyle and stuff like that. But I guess we have to be the heroes in the game, so we have to do it.
Guardian. Oh, Guardian. Seriously?
What is she trying to say?
One, wasn't it? Reminded me of that.
Alright,
time
I
we
guess
flew in
we
that
just have to
razor.
take the ship. It's a nice ship, though. It's a nice upgrade. I'll take that. Based on the kind of ship that I had in the last Destiny, I mean, I couldn't really get past level 25, so. And the infamous loading screen is back.
You sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
You'd say Zona de los Muertos in Spanish. That would have sound kind of better if they were saying it like that, I guess. Alright, sector 236, just like Area 61.
You know, I've been all over the EDZ. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit, like a dark haunted forest.
But non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
Alright, so what exactly do we have to do now? It's like a Fallout 4 kind of setting where the city is broken and everything, and we have to find a way towards the next zone. I love that game though. I mean, just looking at this kind of a setting just reminds me of Fallout 4.
Duck under the car. It's a tight fit, but you can slip through.
And now
At
she
least I
tells
can.
us what we have to do.
Then again, I don't wear all that fancy armor.
Okay, so I think we're in business now. I'm definitely sure there's gonna be a swarm of enemies coming up to get us.
Let me know when you reach the...
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead.
Well, the ghost is like a machine, but he's like getting scared like a kid. I would assume that the ghost would be less dramatic at times.
We're under attack.
Okay, so that was easy enough.
Those things were the Fallen. Scavengers from another world. They worship machines. The Shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision.
So obviously I'm assuming that there would be some enemies around the shard. We will have to kill them, and then after that we get to the good stuff. You just have to try and be careful so that I don't die. So I'll be taking less risks, the least amount of risks as possible. Probably have to get a bit closer.
think we scared them away. Take me to the shard. This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet. Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes out, Guardian. Hold on to your helmet.
Eververse is here for all guardians.
The dreams have changed, and now I know why. Truly, the Traveler has chosen you. Your light shines brighter than ever. As a guardian, my calling has always been as historian, not warrior. And I will ensure your great deeds will never be forgotten. I don't need light to record your deeds. For a while more, at least. Make no mistake, my friend. We are living through history. And the burden of legacy falls on you. We are the scattered people of a fallen city. You are our last and only hope. Be brave, Guardian.
I know.